we're independent. At 1Group Property Advisory, our advice to you is tailored and strategically given based on your circumstances and your objectives. We don't have any stock to sell, we don't have any listings that we're there to market. We're client first, strategy second, and the property comes very much third in the process. We have a fixed fee model, and that means better transparency for you around how we consult for our services and charge for our time. A lot of buyers agents will charge a percentage-based structure or more of a performance fee at the end, whereas we'll quote you a fixed fee up front, which allows you to understand exactly what costs you're up for, but also means you know if we're coming back to you with a high price point property, it's not so it's a win for us, it's only going to be a win for you because it's a better option and a better outcome. At 1Group, we have a team approach. That means it's not one person trying to manage each facet of the search process. Securing property is risky, and it also needs to be a process that you have experts across different fields working for you. For example, our pricing is done by an independent pricing manager, and that's their role. Our site inspections, once again, the same, someone who specialises in that field. Our independent research team, full-time, they're out there researching the market, pulling together data and analytics to make sure our clients make better decisions. We don't believe buying property is a one or two person job. It takes a team, and it takes a team of experienced people to get it right. It's important to know that the advisory piece is somewhat separated from the buyer's agent piece. The first stage in our process is to understand your requirements, your objectives, your capacity, and then we need to devise a plan that's strategically for you. It's tailored to your needs, and that allows us to be on the same page before we move into that property search phase. Once the strategy is signed off, you'll have a dedicated property search manager that is targeted at finding the right properties that suit your brief. That person has an intrinsic understanding of what we're trying to achieve, and you'll get live updates on a daily basis as to how that search is going. Every time a suitable site is located that suits your brief, our independent research and reporting team will analyse that site with a tailored report to make sure you have all the data and information you need to make an informed decision on that property. We work with your advisors. Securing property generally requires collaboration and communication with your key advisor team. We're talking about your bankers, your accountants, your financial advisors, town planning, development teams. There's so many moving parts. At 1Group, we champion that process to be the hub in what is a very, very vast wheel of expertise required to make sure it's a seamless process. The property search process can take weeks and often months. We can be going through anything from 10 to 30 sites, and there can be reports on anything up to 20 of those different sites. So what we do to be seamless but also transparent with our clients is you get access to the online portal that we work from on a daily basis. So every time a property is uploaded and we pull that property apart with site due diligence, you'll see all that information and research go into the portal, and that way you'll know the journey we've been on before we decline or approve that property for your consideration. Post-acquisition, we're still involved. Our relationship doesn't stop at settlement, it goes much further than that. We'll hang in there to work with you, whether it's to get your builders, town planners and architects through the property, whether it's to renovate and tenant, or whether it's to get a fit-out team in there to get that commercial site up and running for your business. Our involvement is all the way through to handover, and we catch up with you once a year too, because we want to see how you're getting on with that asset that we helped you with. Our vision at 1Group is to be the most trusted people in property, and we'd love to be on your team for any of your property needs.